As we work towards the next phase of the QUELC system implementation, the childcare sector will be moving towards a cost-based funding model from the previous revenue replacement model. Cost-based funding seeks to provide funding based on the typical representative costs of providing high-quality childcare to eligible children in Ontario. The three components used to determine cost-based funding allocations are program cost allocation, which includes your benchmark allocation and top-up allocation, allocation in lieu of profit surplus to recognize the risk of operating a business or to reinvest in childcare, base fee revenue offset, which is the amount of base fee revenue estimated to be earned based on planned operating spaces in the calendar year. Program cost allocation plus allocation in lieu of profit surplus minus base fee revenue offset determines the total cost-based funding allocation for a year. Benchmark allocations are based off of the benchmarks determined by the province and 2025 operational projections. Legacy top-up allocations are determined based on 2023 expenses adjusted for 2025. Providers will submit their legacy cost information and benchmark information through both OCCMS and by email. Step-by-step instructions will be developed to support submissions. Cost-based funding allocation and reconciliation are determined at a site level. In order to assist providers with their submissions, please begin to prepare and gather the following as soon as possible. 2023 financial statement expense details, 2023 operational information by age group, including operating capacity, service days, and typical hours of operation per day, 2025 projected operational information by age group, including operating capacity, service days, and typical hours of operation per day, and ensure that OCCMS operator login and passwords are up to date. To assist you with the submission process, some of the key concepts you will encounter include audited financial statements. Audited financial statements are provided to Children's Services on an annual basis as part of the annual contribution agreement reporting process. These are financial documents that have been examined by an independent certified public accountant. Evidence of fixed costs. Documentation or proof of fixed costs. Fixed costs are those that do not fluctuate with changes in production volume or sales. Examples of fixed costs include rent, mortgage payments, property tax, and insurance. GIFI codes. General Index of Financial Information Codes are a standardized set of codes used in Canada to prepare and file financial statements for corporations. We suggest using guidance provided by the GIFI codes to assist in completing the Legacy Cost Calculator. Legacy Cost Calculator. This is in reference to the calculator tool that will be used to calculate provider legacy top-up amounts. The Legacy Cost Calculator submissions will be verified against 2023 audited financial statements at a site level. Multi-site providers will need to divide costs to each site and ensure that the total of all their sites is in line with the total expenses reported on their audited financial statements. Providers who offer more services than childcare will be required to submit 2023 expense reports from their accounting system, as their audited financial statements will not show childcare expenses in isolation. Providers will also need to submit evidence of fixed costs for 2025 when applicable.